Go Avengers! Yeah, Avengers! Let's go! Let's go, Team Potten! Oh my god, the stun. Oh, Hoopa! Oh, the stun is so strong of the ultimate. Hey guys, so Hoopa's finally playable in ranked, so I thought I'd give my first impression how I feel like Hoopa's gonna be playable in ranked. I think a lot of you guys are interested, is Hoopa a good solo queue character? Because, you know, it requires your allies to use things, it requires teamwork, and after playing Hoopa all day yesterday, I'm pretty sure Hoopa is also very, very insane in solo queue. Hyperspace Hole is just such an insane ability. Let's talk about the build first. I play Hyperspace Hole with Shadowball. I think that's the best combination I have found so far. Shadowball and Hyperspace also allows you for long range stuns, since you can stun off your Shadowball by dealing damage. And Hyperspace does damage, so Shadowball into Hyperspace will stun someone as well. And for the held items, I'm currently running choice specs actually. I decided, you know, it actually has quite good special spec scalings, and I kind of want to look to burst people down or look for a quick burst on someone, and actually fits quite well. Otherwise, Buddy Berry, obvious choice, and we also have Muscle Band, because you will see in this video I will auto-attack a crazy amount, so Muscle Band does get a lot of value. Hoopa is pretty decent or pretty smooth auto-attacking and good auto-attack range, so yeah. Hoopa's early laning phase is not that insane. Confusion has good damage, Astonish is a fine CC, but it doesn't really have the best, you know, last hits, so trying to have a strong laning partner is very important as well. And we can also steal berries all the time with Magicians, very nice, interesting mechanic. That you saw, we actually got a speed berry from middle, and you will see me a lot just also using my hyperspace to just damage my opponents, because it actually does quite good damage. People I think underestimated that it does quite good damage, and hear me Blissey just pick up a K very fast, port a Blissey to base. So hyperspace just, yeah, it's a very insane ability. You pretty much have a free recall every like 15 seconds. That's like the internal cooldown of how someone can port, and yeah. I've been using it a lot, and if your teammates pay attention to it, they can also do it. Right here, I'm just going to heal a bit. I mean, why not? You know, can just use it fast. And we're back at full HP. We even get a small move speed bonus from getting out of the portal. So yeah, I've been playing this character a lot yesterday, and I always reach damage numbers around 70,000 as well. Like every game I end between 70 and 90,000 damage. I have 30 to 80,000 recovery, because actually it's quite funny. When you port someone back to base, that counts as recovery towards your stats. So Hoopa always has insane healing stats in the end screen, which looks quite funny. And Hyperspace has a lot. Also the Unite move is just very insane. Here I'm just going to use it fast to help top lane a bit. I see them under pressure. A quick port to top lane. My team is under control though, but you know, just in case. You can port between top and bot. And here, Hyperspace kill, there we go. Just drop it on him. And we get a nice kill. And now we can already move back to bot lane in 5 seconds. To be there for the bot beast. So my Lucario's already waiting for me here. I think he's waiting for me to port him to bot lane. And we just go. Yeah, Hoopa's Unite move is also crazy. Being able to port your entire team to a location is insanely fun and very, very strong. Even in late game scenarios, you can actually get your entire team. Doesn't matter where they are. If their Zapdos start fighting, you can port your entire team to Zapdos as well. And besides that, the Unite move also does a lot of damage. And one of the abilities, the hand, whenever you cast, it's like a ground, there's like a lot of, you know, hands flying around. Stuns actually for quite a while. So Hoopa does a lot of damage with its Unite move as well, and it's very, very fun. One thing I sometimes forget is use my Magician. I think you should just use Magician on cooldown just to steal enemy berries away, just in case, you know. Right here, like just use it. We can just steal a berry away. It just stops the stain, right? So honestly, you probably should use it on cooldown just to steal berries away. Yeah, try to get my Lucario out, place it under him, Sally, you can get in hyperspace in time. And we just kind of slow smoked, but yeah, we're fine. In these scenarios, you can always look for a quick base if you want to. But yeah, I use my Shadow Ball and Hyperspace a lot now to just stun my opponents as well. And yeah, if your teammates paid a lot of attention to it, that's also quite fine. Here we under kind of pressure. Just a quick Hyperspace Hole under myself. And we just back to full HP. Gonna port back. In case you know how to use it, you have to hold down or you have to press down the right joystick to use the port back. And you also have to do that to port towards Hoopa. When Hoopa uses Unite move, it creates a port, and if you hold down, if you press on your right joystick, you will port towards Hoopa's Unite move. And yeah, you see here the combination. There you go. We Shadow Ball him, we Hyperspace him, he gets stunned. And honestly, it's quite good. Like, I've been using it a lot, and it's quite smooth and quite the good engage, and has also a decent amount of stun time. Here as well again, another stun. It's pretty long range too, and the Shadow Balls are not that difficult to hit. on top of it. And I've been having so much fun playing this Pokemon, absolutely love it. And yeah, in SoloQ, again, if your allies actually realize as well at some point what Hoopa does, I think Hoopa's going to be stronger and stronger the more people realize how to play with this character, right? Obviously, it's going to take a bit, not everyone actually understands what Hoopa does yet, but as soon as that happens, it will probably see, you know, much more success than it already has. And I actually won a good amount of games yesterday as well. I think I went positive by quite a lot, playing this character for the first time, playing with people that don't know what the character does. He another stun, Shadowball, Hyperspace, we get a stun. We just port back fast, get full HP. I mean, he's stuck into our zone. And yeah, you can just get so many free bases, and it just doesn't feel really fair. It just doesn't feel fair to have this much healing, right? For yourself, like, for no reason. Haven't seen the Unite move yet. Almost died to Future Sight. What level you want to be? Oh yeah, on level 10, when you get Hyperspace Plus, you get move speed when you walk towards the portal as well. So you can just drop Hyperspace as like a small leaf tornado, right? And it's quite nice actually. If you just run towards the goal, you can see the move speed difference. It's actually quite fast. Trying to P for Blissey here. I should use my Magician more often. That's also something I realized watching my Hoopa games, is that I don't use my Hyperspace often enough. Also, you have to be careful. You actually can't damage opponents under your own goal with Hyperspace, because if you just activate the goal, it will not do damage. Unless you can kind of move it a bit and do it, but yeah, if you place it right on the goal, on your goal, it will not do damage to your opponents. Something that has happened to me quite a lot yesterday as well. He would drop our Unite move. I actually wanted to go for this one, but got knocked up by the Dread, so I couldn't get for the last hit. Psybeam is pretty decent at last hitting as well, does quite good damage. Now we just auto-attack a lot. Make sure you always auto-attack with this character as much as you can. And yeah, the Hyperspace Fury, the second ability we have in that Unite move, is absolutely insane. It stuns for so much. I think you saw it in the highlight trailer in the beginning. I showed off a clip of, you know, me getting a good Unite move, stuns in, and just doing a lot of damage, dealing people left and right. And yeah, against Hoopa, it might actually be a right strat to destroy the first golds now. Because if you don't destroy the first golds, the enemies have a lot of rotation value. But even then, I'm not sure yet. Like, you still would lose a lot of experience, right, by killing the goal. But in theory, killing golds now probably a better strategy. Just because Hoopa's Hyperspace connects them well. Well, level 12 is pretty much what you want to be. Like, level 12, 13 is the level I was with Hoopa most of the time. You don't farm a lot of experience. Or here you can see the nice stun. There. A triple Shadowball into Hyperspace, and we get a nice triple stun into a kill. That's exactly what I mean. Why I think you should play Shadowball and not the other ability. I wasn't a big fan of the... I actually forgot what the name is, the jump in. Phantom Force? I think Phantom Force. Also, let's talk about Trick for a second. I think Trick is a great ability, but compared to Hyperspace, it has no chance. Here also just another quick base, back to full HP, and we're back in the fight. And we almost get a kill on Lucario. Actually, we do get a kill on Lucario because of it as well. And here I think I'm overextending. I'm gonna die here, but yeah, I was some limit testing. I should have taken my portal there, but I really wanted this Rotom to go in. I really badly wanted this Rotom to go in. And yeah, actually, I think we even live. Running towards my goal. No, we actually live. And another Hyperspace, and we're out. Not taking this back right now because there's a Dragonite Breaker on the other side. On level 12, you get Shadowball Plus, which makes a small explosion at the end. So it's much easier to hit your, to get the passive. So what happens with Shadowball, if you hit someone, they get marked, and if you do a boosted attack or damage them, they get stunned, right? And Shadowball now explodes at the end, so you don't have to hit characters in a line. They just have to be in the explosion area. So it's much easier to hit those as well at some point. As well, again, we go under pressure, we drop to 30% HP, but I'm just going to take a quick base. This takes like 4 seconds, and I'm back in the fight with full HP, drop my Unite move, and now we just drop our Hyperspace Fury, hit a big stun, a big Psybeam, and we just start auto-attacking. Make sure you always auto-attack. 3 of my allies are already dead, but I'm still alive. It's a 3-for-3 so far. My Lucario played this quite well as well. Yeah, my Lucario actually popped off. And now it's 4 of them are dead. 1 of us, we stay 2. I'm just going to start Zapdos here. I think we should just go for it slowly as long as the enemies are this, down. They still take quite a while. Lucario takes a quick base with my Hyperspace. Just something you have to be careful of though. Not to run into your own Hyperspace. It happened to me quite often actually. In a team fight. And we actually get before they're here. Yeah, we get before they're here. We're done. And this is something that I've done multiple times already, where I drop a Hyperspace to stun someone, but I forgot that it's still there, and I just run into it with my Unite move or something, and I get ported back to base. I'm like, oh my god. Right, I used Hyperspace in this scenario. That's something you have to be watched out for. It also took me a few times, and I'm still sometimes running into my own Hyperspace on accident. But it happens. But yeah, that's I think that was game. Looking at the damage or the stat score here. 81,000 damage, 48,000 recovery. So yeah, pretty good stats overall. And I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I'm gonna show you another game where I did 92,000 damage, another great Hoopa game. And yeah, enjoy watching it. And thanks for watching so far. Yeah, running choice. He actually has pretty good special attack scalings, but I gave him a berry. I'm so nice. I was done. The beast up. What kidding? He's griefing. Shadowball, yeah, Shadowball. Does SoloQ Hoopa work? Yes. Not to break, I can make a lot of things work in this game, so I don't know if your average SoloQ teammate is gonna be useful in this character. Do people do pay attention to this? I don't know. You have no last hit. I don't know why you flip it instantly. Aww. We get kills, this is fine. Step block top lane, which means we get XP now. And even counter score, right? Yeah. That's fine. Misha should not be like this low for cooldown, but when you can port back. The cooldown of using the port is just way too low. I'm back. I don't want to use my ultimate. Venusaur Resident Sleeper. I'm not gonna use my ult for this. Maybe I should. Nah, can keep for the Rotom fight. Oh, they disappeared. Firing my laser! The FPS is high, but it doesn't feel laggy, so it's fine. But yeah. At least there's no more like, the game doesn't drop any longer when you drop FPS, so... Yes, and Edgar stole the last hit at the dunk, yes. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. That's 10 coins. This guy's a ultimate, right? He's dead. Cringe, 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 cringe. Portal again. Ah, he was just... Bro, I hate these players. Why did they get away with such shit plays? Oh, he jumped. Okay, we win anyways. He jumped. I think I messed up his jump. Then we still win, right? You were still doing that? Yeah, all the fucking time, man. All the time. The fucking time. Yeah, it always happens, like, we always lose that though to these shit. This kind of garbage. But I gotta step very often to it. Yeah, the Machamp lost in the game. He could have jumped top lane. 92,000 damage again.